mentioned that you don't really pay attention to the rumors. Did you ever hear from Mike Hazen, though? Did he ever say, okay, here's what's going on?
No, and I don't think they owed me that at all. So, I mean, he's, you don't want to speculate. All of a sudden he tells you something and it goes another direction. I will say they treated me as great as anyone could ever be treated, from ownership down to, like I said, anyone in the organization. So I'm very thankful for that. And, I know Mike has a job to do. I'm very respectful of that. And, he's leading that Diamondbacks organization. He's a great guy to do it, and they're in good hands.
You mentioned that you talked to Descalso. Have you talked to him since, and what did he tell you about St. Louis?
Yeah, he just said, you're going to love it. It's a great city. Fans are great. Pretty much just go enjoy it, and good luck. And, there's always that connection. We had him. We had John Jay there. LaRussa, like I mentioned, was running our organization for a couple of years. So there was always that Cardinals connection. And, not a bad thing came out of anyone's mouth. And, playing against these guys, it's a really talented team, and should be fun to get to know everyone and go out there and compete with them.
There's still the business side of it, but could you see yourself being comfortable here? You stayed in Arizona a long time. Would your hope be to settle in one spot and not be moving around?
Like I said, I don't really comment on the future, so my focus isn't on that. I'm just excited to be here, and my focus will just be on trying to get ready for spring training and for opening day and for the long season. There's no reason to put any other distraction, in the way, whether it's something like that or anything else. Just want to be here and be part of the team, and ready to get going.
Fans are really excited. There's a lot of hype about this deal. You seem to be a low-key guy. What would your message be to those fans who are fired up about this?
Well, I think number one is about the team. Hopefully they're fired up about everyone here, because I know I am. The players in this team, you got guys that have won multiple championships, and I'm ready to get to know them on a better level. And the young pitchers that I had to face last year and the young players, this team's so talented. We didn't envy playing them, and so that's added to my excitement to being here. And I think I'll just try to fit right in and learn from them and give it everything I have every day. I just try to go out there and play as hard as I can, be prepared, and hopefully help us win a lot of games.
You have already given us an indication that the Arizona guys say, don't ever ask Paul about Paul, because he's all about the team. Where did that come from?
Probably starts with my dad, but we're playing a team game. We're not out there playing golf or tennis or something like that. So I think if you put the focus on yourself, that can sometimes take away from the team. And like I kind of mentioned, it's the most joyous things are when you accomplish a goal as a team. And, for us going to the playoffs or winning, the wild card game and getting to celebrate and spray champagne and, see all the joy in everyone's faces. Those are my fondest memories. That's what I enjoy the most. And, you have a great game as an individual and the team loses, you're going home upset. So I think you kind of take that bird's eye view and see, what really matters and, what our goals are, and it makes it pretty easy to take the focus off yourself.
Descalso brought it up in a tweet. Tony said it years ago where he compared you to Albert. When you hear that, what do you think? And have you gotten to know Albert at all?
That's high praise. Like I said, probably a little too high. You got a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time. That guy's absolutely unbelievable and an idol and a role model, a guy I look up to. I've got to know him. He's been great. I've got to talk to him, pick his brain a little bit, see him out in Arizona for spring training and be on the West Coast. So a guy I definitely look up to. I've tried to learn from, and we'll continue to try to learn from, because he's one of the best, if not the best, to ever play.